Now, we did mention, Gemini, we gave you the heads up. One of the main benefits of us being live on the night is that if a deal comes up and changes, if there's a price drop, we want to inform you about it. Just a few hours ago, this cruise was dropped to £479.
I know, and this really did come through very last minute. Yeah. I literally was arriving here in my car and I got the email and I couldn't believe the price. I
actually thought it was a typo. Because I looked at that, hang on, it's 11 nights, it's P&O, it cannot be 479. By the way, the saving, just looking here, is actually over £400. Anyway, let's take you on board. So P&O, a company with decades of experience.
So much experience, really classic ships, and yet they've still got that element of sort of being really modern ships as well. This is the Aurora. Absolutely very stylish, there's traditional touches, a great family ship, and a real favourite with P&O customers. You've got stunning food on board this ship. You've got the Masquerade restaurant, is delicious, and then Marco Pierre White works with P&O as well, so there's often a Marco Pierre White restaurant on board, so that kind of says it all, doesn't it? Absolutely
it really
spectacular food. You've also got a Playhouse cinema as well, so fun, you can go and watch a little movie. You've got the Alexandria and Medina as well, Café Bordeaux. You've got your spectacular shows. The entertainment is really high quality, as you can see. It always actually amazes me how talented the performers are.
And for me, it's a big part of your evening, but to see a free show that's of a West End standard.
Yeah, the lovely thing about cruising is, you know, you've got your cabin, you're like, what should we do tonight? And it's all just a short walk away.
Or it might be a great comedian that you want to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Or it might be that you sort of opt out and everybody else is in the theatre and you go and find a nice little quiet cosy corner and just have a lovely glass of wine or whatever it is. That's the joy of cruising. You can take it as you go along.
And you know, if you are booking a first cruise tonight, it doesn't get better than this. You know, you are in the right place tonight.
Yes.
Did I mention, by the way, that isn't for an inside cabin, it's from outside as well.
Yeah, that really is an unbeatable price. It's amazing. You think you're going away for 11 nights as well. So.
Well, let's show you where you're going to be cruising to. One of the benefits of this cruise, if you're someone that doesn't like flying, or you're not able to fly for whatever reason, your holiday begins straight away because it's from Southampton. And that means no problem with having to weigh your suitcases or anything like that.
The last time I flew as well, I forgot and I got a bottle of toner or something like that taken away, thrown in the bin. It really annoys me. Well, I don't know why I still forget. So you can take what you like, get on board, and you're sailing off. And then on day 3, you're arriving in La Coruña. And as you sail in, again, it's one of those lovely things, either be on deck or maybe on your balcony, and you sail in and you'll see this wonderful lighthouse from the 2nd century called Torre de Hercules. It's sort of the main symbol of the city, surrounded by a public park. And then you've got some really famous beaches here, located opposite the port on the other side of the peninsula. They're called Orzan and Riazor, so I'd recommend those. You've got the old town to go and visit. Beautiful old streets and squares, because sometimes also if you've been swimming and things like that on the ship, you might want to have a wander around instead of going to the beach. Totally up to you. Museums, you've got the castle to visit, so you'll have a lovely day. And then you're relaxing at sea, and then you arrive in Casablanca, in the heart of Morocco. And as you arrive, again, it's that wonderful thing. You see a great view of this huge historic city. Really good choices for activities, for sightseeing and for experiences as well. Quite easy to get out of the port and into the city. And then one of the main things is kind of the different shopping experiences, like all the markets and all of that, where you can go and do some really good haggling and get some great souvenirs to take back on board. You could also go and visit the King Hassan II Mosque, which is stunning.
Sorry, just come back to the shopping as well. Obviously, it doesn't matter how much you buy either.
No, and if you're with your other half, he can carry it all. And then you could even do a couple of trips. Couldn't you? Very good indeed. Then we've got a day at sea, and then we arrive at Malaga. Now, you're going to be really impressed just by the cruise terminal in Malaga. It's brand new, actually. It's all extremely modern. And then, of course, there's loads of sites to go and explore. The La Alcazaba is a Moorish fort. Beautiful gardens and views over the bay. That's dating from the 8th century. You could go to, if you're an art lover, go and visit the Picasso Museum. quite amazing actually to see lots of Picassos in one place, and they're real rather than postcards, you know, it's quite impressive. Beautiful climate, of course. You've got the botanical gardens. You could do a little visit out to Ronda, which is just stunning, like real old school Spain, or Marbella, or go and visit the Alhambra. I remember going to the Alhambra when I was a kid, and then my mum realised I had chicken pox, but that's another story. And irrelevant. But it's all very beautiful. You'll have a wonderful day there, and then you go on day 8 to Seville. Well, to Cadiz is actually the port, but this is the gateway, if you like, to Seville, which is how it's often talked of. And of course, this is the home of the flamenco. It's a very beautiful, romantic place. Go and visit the cathedral, it's stunning. And then on day 9, you arrive in Lisbon. And
there,
Lisbon...
by the way, there's a little picture.
Oh yeah, there's Cadiz. Cadiz. I like doing my accent on that one. It's very, very good. I've been practicing. And then Lisbon, of course, is Portugal's capital city, cultural hub, just on the Atlantic coast. So beautiful to explore as well. Then you've got a couple of days at sea just to round your cruise off nicely and sail into Southampton with your shopping.
Again, we mentioned we wanted to give you the best deals this year tonight. It does not get better than this. 4, 7 nights, 11 nights. Remember, that is for an outside cabin, so you're going to get all of that lovely natural light. The balcony price on this, by the way, I know loads of you are thinking, oh, well, what's the balcony we like? It's not $9.99 or anything like that. It is $5.99 for that balcony.
44 quid or something off the top of my head a day.
I know.
It's just almost a joke, isn't it? And if you think you're getting all your meals and everything and you're on holiday, it's amazing. Deals
like this, we always bring you outstanding value, but deals like this do not come about every day. There's only one date, so you imagine, we are in millions of homes right now, so you imagine the demand for this cruise. If I could book holiday, I would do it. I don't get enough holiday, you know that, Gemma.
I know. Terrible.
I know.
Terrible. It's overworked.
I am, yeah. Anyway, let's show you what's included.
He does okay.
I'm very lucky, I really am. We're going to talk about this in a second, but you can add one night at the Meon Valley Marriott in Southampton. We get a very special deal, £70 per person, and that will include parking and port transfers. And we worked out earlier that your parking for 11 nights was around about £75.
Yeah, it was £75, so that's great. And you get your breakfast in the morning as well, and you can be all fresh and ready to head off, knowing your car is safe.
There's nothing worse than racing down to Southampton, worrying about traffic on the day. So we're going to show that in a second. This is amazing value, £44 per person per night. And if you book tonight, we can say you've saved £440 off the brochure price.
Yes.
You will be very smug on this cruise ship, you know, knowing that you've only spent, you know, such a small amount for such a great cruise. But we mentioned the Meon Valley Hotel. Here's my twin brother to tell you more. Planet Cruise have a great partnership with the Marriott Meon Valley 4-star hotel here in Southampton. Bed, breakfast, free car parking, transfers to and from the port are actually all included. Now, I arrived earlier yesterday. I had someone take care of my bags. I went for a swim. I had the most amazing night's sleep, and I've just finished off a hearty breakfast. And now, with my car safely parked, I'm about to take the chauffeur-driven shuttle to Southampton Port, which is a mere 12 miles away. And then when my cruise is over, they'll drop me off here and I can drive safely home.
That makes sense, doesn't it? And actually, as you say, it's being unruffled and unstressed. What you don't want to do is get stuck in traffic and arrive in Southampton and see your ship sailing off. Oh,
it's, you know, I hate being late. It always stresses me. And that's a lovely start to your holiday.
Start.
And, you know, say, we'll include all of your parking, all of your transfers, and we have a very special offer there, £70 per person per night.